Brady Oliveira has another career high today. Last week was a career high at Montana. 65 yards rushing on 16 carries. Today, 85 yards on just 6 carries for the true freshman. So North Dakota is in good shape at the running back position for the next 3 years with this guy, Sonny, with 87 yards in 6 carries. And here's Oliveira, big hole, and North Dakota's run game is gashing Montana State, and it's a touchdown for Oliveira. Oh my goodness, was that a big hole, and Brady Oliveira gallops 30 yards for the touchdown.
It was, Dan, and watch Zach Adler on this. Zach Adler makes this play. He comes down, kicks out that block. You see 36 right there, which opens up the hole for Brady, and then he makes one guy miss, and then he into the end zone. Watch this block, 36 right here. Coming across, gets on there, opens that hole. That's a huge play. That's tough coming from that slot, a tight end to come down and crack on a defensive lineman coming 100 miles an hour.
100-yard game on top of the other. Jet sweep for Seibel. Seibel looking for a block out on the perimeter, and he shifts and scoots his way to the Montana State sideline to the 48-yard line. That'll be a pick up 10 yards and a first down.
I always love skill guys getting out there. Brady Oliveira makes that play right there. Gets out, gets on the block. Even when he's not getting the football, he knows that he needs to do his job for these plays to pick up big yardage on.
Seibel heads to the North Dakota sideline. Clive Georges is your receiver to the top of your screen as you look at it here. And this will be Oliveira. And nothing fancy there. Just up front, hats on hats, and the offensive line winning the battle there.
Just old school football right there. Just a simple power play running right at you. You could hear the helmets pop right there. Brady's going to just try and run you over, and that's that element of, hard-nosed football coming right downhill, nothing fancy, and I think that UND likes that style of play. Check it, Oliveira. Used his own stiff arm to create separation, and Oliveira will take it to midfield and more. 28 yards by Brady Oliveira. That's exactly what Kelly was talking about. The corner is locked onto the receiver right now. He doesn't even know it's run, and by the time he turns around, Brady's already gone off field. You see number 2 right there, locked into the wide receiver. If you can get around that edge like UND does right here, you've really got nobody there. He makes the guy miss 16. And you can see he gets around the edge. That's what Kelly's talking about when it's press man coverage. That opens up a lot of things on the edge for UND.
All the way to the Bobcats 40. 15 yards to the Bobcats 32-yard line. 10-10 and counting here in the half. 21-21. Very offensive-oriented, entertaining football game here this afternoon in Grand Forks. Oliveira, big hole again, and gets to the second level to the 25-yard line. That's a 7-yard chunk on first down before the Bobcats brought him down.
Very good job by Matt Cox here, the left tackle, opening this up. See right there, coming around and opening that big hole. 7 yards on first down.
Everywhere you read, they were fearful of this because of his explosive breakaway speed.
Short kick again by Taubenheim. Fumbled on the play, and the Bobcats recover. Jay-Sean Gates. The right man at the right time if you're a Montana State fan.
Yeah, that would have been really tough for Montana State if they would have lost this fumble right here. Brady Oliveira coming in, knocking that thing out too. Smart by North Dakota.
Football award last season. 1,859 yards and 24 touchdowns as a senior at St. Francis High School. Now here's Brady Oliveira. He had big-time numbers as well in Winnipeg, and he stays on his feet. Good balance by Oliveira, pirouetting with the one hand out to the 40.
Yeah, really good job. This is something that running backs work on in practice, too. They go around the bags, and they put that hand down for situations like this. If they do get their legs taken out, just by putting his hand down right there, he picks up another 2 yards. Again, practice is translating over to the games on some of these drills they do.
Oliveira closing in on his first career 100-yard day. He's got 8 carries for 95 yards. The best for Santiago, breaking the UND single-game regular season record by a freshman. Oliveira in the open field. Brady Oliveira, can he get to the end zone? No, he's tripped up inside the 15-yard line, but another big explosive play out of the North Dakota run game.
And I'll tell you what, Santiago is going to give him some grief for this, because he's going to tell him, that was me, I would have scored on that. But what they're doing now is they're just interchanging them. Right now, Santiago will come on the field, Brady will come out, then Brady will come back. But again, Trayvon Strong coming down there, catching up, making that tackle, saving a touchdown for Montana State.
38 yards for Oliveira, 133 on the day.
Point where he can stay out a couple plays, then come back in. Definitely something to watch for if you're a UND fan, because Reyes has got to be on the field if they're going to finish this one off.
Without a doubt. Excuse me. Thank you very much, Kelly Howe. Here's Jayshon Gates, and he's tripped up. And Brady Oliveira, Oliveira's been very good.
Exactly right.
But Santiago, you said, almost forces into guys to go toward the grill with his stiff arm.
Yep, they got to reach, and you can't reach on the outside, so you reach up top or over top of his face mask.
Brady Oliveira tries to bounce it outside. Oliveira's got room to the 20, to the 15, the 10. Oliveira out of bounds at the 4-yard line. What a 1-2 punch it's been today with the North Dakota run game between Oliveira and Santiago.
And what a luxury to have this interchanging thing. Brady comes out, you got Santiago come back up. Great job reading the blocks, bouncing that thing to the outside, and a good job getting downfield, getting on the blocks too.
So Brady Oliveira has carried 12 times for 167 yards, despite whatever is ailing him with his left arm, shoulder, whatever. Because every time we've seen him come off the field here lately, he's cradling that left arm.
Yeah, you want to talk about a guy who wants to win, who wants to do whatever it takes for his team. He's been able to overcome that. You can see him right there in pain. But there are times where you just suck it up for your team, and that's what he's done all day for UND.
394 combined rushing yards from John Santiago and Brady Oliveira, each true freshman, folks.